This one's for you, Mom. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell, this is kind of a different video. Kind of wanted this video to be as real and raw as possible. As you can tell, I'm sitting on my bed, just got out of the shower. I don't have any makeup on. I'm just kind of myself, and I wanted to do this video for my mom. This is for her. As you guys know, Mother's Day is tomorrow. This Mother's Day is definitely going to be very special because she does have surgery coming up on Tuesday. It's definitely going to either really improve her life or sort of make her disabled, honestly. So where do I begin? My mom had me when she was 20 years old. She was pretty young. Her and my dad were together, I think, like the first year of my life, and then things just didn't, go as planned between them. Let's just say that. So she ended up raising me on her own. She lived at home with her parents for a couple years, and then I think when she was 23, she moved out and got her own place, and it was just me and her forever, just me and her. I never remember my mom only working one job. Like I literally don't ever in my entire life have ever seen my mom just work one job. She's always had either two part-time jobs or one full-time job and one part-time job, or one full-time job and like side hustles. Like, my mom is the ultimate hustler. She literally can't do one thing. She has to do a million things, not just to make money, but just to help other people. She's just one of those people in life who helps others with no expectation. Like, she doesn't expect anything back, which is just amazing. And I'm sorry, it's just amazing because it's really hard to find people like that in life, who just want to help others for no reason. Oh my god. Only like 1 minute in and I'm crying. This is ridiculous. I'm not really an emotional person. I have a hard time like expressing my emotions. So for me, this is really hard because I don't ever really talk about these things. So it's really interesting. This is really weird for me. We live in Las Vegas, and we have a lot of homeless people in Las Vegas. I know that there's homeless people everywhere in America, but the homelessness in Vegas is pretty prominent. Like, if you go downtown, it's just homeless people everywhere. So every holiday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, get toiletries and stuff from hotels or donations or just our own personal stuff, and we make little bags and we go and pass them out. I remember, the last 2 or 3 years, we would go pass out those bags before we would even open our own Christmas presents in the morning. To her, it was always more important to give back than to, be materialistic. It's helped us be more grateful for what we have. She's like always doing stuff. She donates her time even when she doesn't have any time. She has the biggest heart in the world. She works at a high school, so she works with students, and students love her. They love her so much. She coaches softball. She does archery club. She does a club for Latinos because they don't have an advisor. So she stepped up and was like, I'll do it for you guys. She has a nonprofit organization. Like, she started her own nonprofit organization. That's insane. I am so proud to say that my mom, a parent of mine, started something to help others. Like, how insane is that? She's just amazing. So anyways, back to her story. In July of 2014, our lives really changed. She got into a really, really bad car accident. She was on her way home from work, and she was coming down, and this lady basically ran through a yellow light. Pretty much my mom had the right of way. She had a green light. My mom was just driving. This lady wasn't paying attention, was trying to run the red light, or trying to run the yellow light turning red, and crashed into my mom. And my mom had a broken leg, she had a broken arm, she had glass all over her, scars all over her. It was horrible. It was really, really devastating. Nothing has ever happened to my mom before. Nothing has ever really shook up my life like that before. Everything was just kind of always going well, and never had any health problems or anything like that. I remember going to the hospital with her, and she was just bloody everywhere, and it was horrifying. It was honestly like so scary, but she was alive and she was fine. Like, she was just broken everywhere, but she was okay. Nothing major happened to her. While she was in the hospital, they did a scan on her to see if she had any internal bleeding from the car accident, and it turns out she was fine. She didn't have any internal bleeding, but they noticed a mass on her kidney. And the ER doctor, I remember the ER doctor coming in, and he said, "Desiree, you're fine on the inside. There's no internal bleeding, but you have a mass on your kidney, and you really need to follow up with your doctor and check it out." That scared the shit out of us. We were like, "What? There's a mass on my kidney?" Like, she was like, "Okay." So we kind of just moved on from there. She kind of was just like, honestly, in shock from having this major car accident. She has a broken leg, broken arm, like all this stuff. So she kind of was just being calm about it. Finally, after a few weeks of recovering from the car accident, actually I think it was maybe like 4 weeks or 6 weeks, because she couldn't like walk anywhere because she was in a wheelchair. So we went to this kidney specialist, and basically he gave her one option: go and do the surgery. If it's a mass, we'll remove it, and we'll try and save your kidney. If the mass is really large, we're just gonna go ahead and remove the kidney. Blah blah blah, right? She kind of just went through everything on her own. She's, trusted the doctor, did the surgery. Basically, he ended up taking the mass off of her kidney, saved her kidney, and she was fine, stitched her up. At the time, my mom was obese. She was very, very large. I think she was over 350 pounds. She did that surgery at that weight, and the doctor pretty much cut her. I'm not even joking with you guys. He cut her like this big. Like, the incision was this big to get to her kidney. Yes, she was a large lady and she was obese, but where your kidney is located at, on the side, like of the side of your ribs, like under your ribs, in the abdomen area over here, you don't have to cut that large to get to a tiny kidney like that. Like, the way he cut her, and how he cut her open was just completely idiotic. He was cutting through all the tissue, the fat, the muscles. Like, he cut straight through the side of her abdominal wall. You realize that when you cut straight across a muscle, it's not gonna automatically just grow back together. Like, what? This is just like stupid. It makes me so angry what he did to her. Because as someone who works in the medical field, and I've seen incisions and I've seen surgery sites, the way that he did it was just wrong. Like, no repercussions. Didn't think about maybe the fact that she would have the issues that she has now. It just makes me so mad. If we could have just gone back and changed that one thing, I mean, well, I wouldn't say that, because things happen for a reason, but pretty much she has no abdominal wall now after this surgery. About 6 months later, we started noticing that she had like a bulge. Like, it was kind of weird. I was kind of like, oh, like, Mom, you must be really sore or really like bloated from this side, or something's going on, because you're like poofing out on the side. It wasn't at the time, it wasn't that large. It was small, but at the time it was kind of like, oh, like there might be something wrong, but we didn't really think anything about it. Well, now it's terrible. Like, she has no abdominal wall. her intestines are literally falling out, like to the side. Like everything shifted over, and she has this bulge of like intestines. I don't even know how to explain it. Like she looks pregnant, but from the side. It's crazy. So when we realized that this was happening, she was like, oh my God, we need to fix this. Like, what are we going to do? So basically she went and got more tests, more scans done. They determined that her, basically her fascia and her muscles died. Like they're not going to grow back together. They're not going to get fixed. They died. And basically her skin and the very fine, outer like fibers of the muscles are basically holding everything in. And the doctor pretty much told her, this is a different doctor. The doctor pretty much told her, listen, we have one shot to fix this, and if we don't fix it, you're pretty much going to be disabled for the rest of your life. That's what he told her. He said that he wasn't comfortable doing the surgery on her to fix it until she lost weight. So then my mom went to another doctor, had a gastric sleeve done. Now she's lost over 120 pounds. And she is at that point where she can do the surgery now and have success. So that's where we're at right now with the surgery. And she's going to be having this surgery on Tuesday. The doctor said that the success rate should be really good. That she's going to be in the hospital for, she's going to be in the hospital for, I think 3 weeks. And then she'll have about maybe 6 to 8 weeks of recovery, just so she can move. Basically, she's getting a mesh put in to suck all her intestines in and make her like a normal abdominal wall on the side. It's just crazy. She has been through so much in the last year and a half. There have been times where she has came into my room crying uncontrollably, like, I can't do this anymore, my side hurts, like it's so painful, I just don't know why this is happening to me. It's just really sad. It's really sad to see someone you love in pain because someone did something to hurt them or to make it worse, so it's just been really hard. It's been tough. It's been a tough year and a half. It's pretty scary. It's pretty scary just thinking like that your intestines could fall. Like I used to be so scared of her like falling down, because if she fell down and hit one of her intestines and it burst and she could like die, it's really scary. It's really, really scary. I would always tell her like, don't bend over and pick stuff up. Don't make sure you wear good shoes and flat shoes so you don't fall over and hurt yourself, or make sure that you're wearing your brace, because she would wear this really tight brace to kind of keep everything, almost kind of like a waist trainer, just to kind of keep everything in and make sure that everything was tight and together, because basically her intestines are falling out. I'm just happy that she's finally getting this surgery and it's really going to help her. It's also scary because the surgery could probably go really wrong, or it can probably go really right. I mean, it's 50-50 right now. I also just want to say a huge, huge, huge thank you from the bottom of my heart to everyone who donated to my mom's GoFundMe account. I can't even begin to believe how, even $1 or $5 or $20 or anything, a penny, is so helpful. It really, really helped her a lot. That money is going to go towards her copay for the surgery. She's basically going to be out of work for 3.5 months until she gets healed and better. So yes, thank you so much to everyone who donated. That's where we're at right now, and I'm just really nervous about this surgery, but hopefully everything goes well and she's better and not in pain anymore. That's just the major thing. She doesn't deserve to be in pain. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. This is for you. I love you so much. I know I definitely don't say it enough, but I love you, and I'm here for you. and everything is gonna be great. We're gonna get the surgery done, gonna get you better, and you're gonna get married, and we're all gonna go on a fabulous vacation because you're gonna be skinny and happy and married. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I don't know if any of you guys made it to the end of this video. Yeah, this was a personal one. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the support, and I will be back with a normal, happy video soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.